Holy cow! So I've had studies cited. I've learned debate terms. What was it? A fiat?
A fiat.
A fiat. Okay. I think I'm learning more than you guys are today. But
Give me pain or give me pleasure. You're the type to tell me you need me. Turn around and leave.
it's raining and I ain't complaining, ladies and gentlemen, because it's yet another excuse to ride one of our T-buses. Hello, I am Braxton Zilkowski, and I'm your host tonight on the Tennessee's one and only talk show on the T-bus. We're currently finding our next guest at the next stop. Let's check it out. All right, we found our next two guests. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Braxton.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Cole.
Cole.
Hello, my name's Isabelle.
Isabelle, nice to meet you. All right, welcome to Busted, late night talk show on the T-bus. We're gonna be playing a few games with you today, but first I gotta know, how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing really good. How about you?
Oh, it's pretty good. Hanging in there. Riding the bus, staying dry. No complaints. Good.
That's what I'm talking about.
You guys involved with anything around campus? You guys do any?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So both of us are really huge into Tennessee speech and debate.
Tennessee speech and debate. Okay.
Yep.
Right on.
So we're UT's national champion speech and debate team, and the only competitive debate team here on campus.
Okay.
So yeah, a couple things about debate is that we are actually the only student-ran team all across the nation within our debate circuit.
Okay.
And we're also completely alumni funded, and so yeah.
That's awesome. That's huge, man. Well, that's great. I'm glad you guys could join me on the bus today, and it actually kind of works out in your guys' favor. I've got just so happens I have a few debate-themed games planned for tonight. What are the odds? A little bit of an easy one. Get us warmed up. Get those debate juices flowing. Name of the game is Irate Debate. It's pretty simple. I'll give a this or that situation. You'll each decide who wants to take what side of the argument's gonna be a this or that. Who picks the this, who picks the that, that's up to you. You guys are gonna debate it briefly, and then you gotta just convince me which debate I should highly rate. Fair enough. Let's hop in.
All right.
Would you rather miss one single class or have to show up 20 minutes late to it to do that awkward shuffle in?
All right. Is there a side do you want? Do you feel
Which
strongly?
one? Yes.
Okay.
The 20 minutes late one.
You're more annoyed
It's
by that?
worse.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You guys ready?
Just
Right.
want us to go?
So you were pretty confident.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with you.
All right.
Yeah, well, this is the first semester that I've had a class over 300 people, and so I'm in those like A and B classes that are like 300 people, big auditorium, and it's the worst whenever you get in there and you're trying to shuffle through the whole entire row. Everyone has to get up, everyone has to move their backpack. It's just a big thing for everybody. Not only is it embarrassing for yourself, but it's just really inconvenient for everyone involved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're taking an exam or something like that, I'm going to say it's probably going to be more annoying when you miss the entire class on a midterm.
Right.
And so, as opposed to just coming in 20 minutes late, sitting down, taking it as quick as you can.
I have a rebuttal to that.
I'll allow it a rebuttal.
All right. So if you miss the entire class, you can kind of come up with an excuse of, oh, I was sick or I was doing something else that day, and the teacher or someone else can give you the notes. But when you come in late, that shows the teacher that you didn't really value their time or your time, and so it looks bad on both parts as well.
I'm gonna have to go with showing up 20 minutes late. I think I'm a little bit biased. Because somebody had to do that awkward shuffle in front of me this very morning. It was brutal.
Are you one of those ones always there early?
I am.
People
I'm always
walk
there
in.
the 10 minutes early. It's no fair to me. Last one. For all the marbles, as they say in the business. Is it more enjoyable for you to only eat junk food, eat Krispy Kreme, all the junky foods for an entire semester, or maintain a well-rounded diet like a functioning adult of society?
I mean, honestly, the functioning diet has just so many more
Great.
benefits.
I'll go with junk food. So what we're looking at is what we have available to us, at least here on campus with pod markets, things like that.
Okay.
And so I think if we're honest with ourselves, living as college students and dealing with, barriers, whether it's price or whether it's location, and dealing with things like that, is that it's more efficient for us to have to deal with the food that we're handed, which is typically more junk food.
But really, if you would try to put feasibility aside, like say everyone has all of the available resources to them, it's way better to have a way balanced meal, because not only, like you said in the resolution itself, that you're preparing yourself for the adult life, but also you feel more satisfied because you've accomplished more by preparing meals for yourself and feeling accomplished just by purely cooking for yourself. but also studies show that you do feel more energized throughout the day, and so you're just gonna have a more well-rounded day altogether.
This is a fiat. This is classic in debate, where we try to fiat into a world where we have all these resources and there are no other limitations, but when we're actually looking at feasibility, is that it does matter.
Holy cow! So I've had studies cited. I've learned debate terms. What was it? A fiat?
A fiat.
A fiat. Okay.
Contention, said that.
I'm learning. I think I'm learning more than you guys are today. But again, I think I'm going to be biased and just talk about and go with the answer that I live every day, and that's not knowing how to cook for myself and eating just a cold bowl of oatmeal, cereal, ramen, whatever have you. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Cole on this one. Not to say, but Isabelle, you did put up.
Thank you.
You made me work for it.
We're gonna keep this debate train rolling with another game I'd like to call Struggle Rebuttal.
You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop.
Throughout our academic careers, we're always hit with these sort of charges, these sort of things that, we forgot to do it. What do you got to say for yourself? So that's what the name of this game is all about. I'm going to hit you guys, sort of one of those loose academic school life charges, and you just got to do your best in 1 or 2 sentences to refute it.
All right.
Okay. So, we'll start off.
You want us to swap or?
No, I'll hear from each one of you, a sentence from each of you. How does that sound? We'll get everybody involved. All right. Why'd you flunk this test? We went over it in class.
Ooh. Sorry, I don't usually
okay.
fail tests.
Oh.
Sorry. But you got one.
Honestly, it looks like I just have to change my major. I think that's the information.
God. All right. I'm just gonna say, obviously, I didn't know the information, but there's only one person teaching me, so you know.
Little zinger back. I like it. You guys parked on a non-commuter spot. Got a ticket.
And it's a non-commuter spot?
Yeah, you parked where you weren't
Honestly,
supposed to.
why
Commuter,
do-
non-commuter, I don't even understand it. So you got a ticket.
It's all
You parked
convoluted.
It's the commuters that got to drive in. And so if we're talking about getting to class and coming here to get our education, you had to go somewhere. The $7 is worth it. We're paying a lot more everywhere else, so.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think this is just like the callback to the bigger issue that parking does suck. Universally, that's a universal opinion on campus. And you know,
You heard it
just
here first, folks.
challenging the system.
All right, I like it. I like those are Lucky Charms. All right. You guys are hungry, but you're out of meal swipes. How you getting into that dining hall?
Oof, you got to call a friend with one of those guest swipes. Is what you got to do.
Guess swipes. Back
Yep.
door. I like it.
Yeah. Miss Janet usually, has one in the jar for everyone on hold. You know, she's got
Miss
you.
Janet,
Miss Janet.
you got it in? You know somebody on the inside?
She's got me.
Well, all right. That was Struggle Rebuttal. It's an absolute pleasure having you guys on the bus. You've put up with all my shenanigans, and believe me, I know they are some weird shenanigans. Sorry, that's mostly directed at you, buddy. Oh. Guess I got a debate team, right? Like I'm the judge.
Be careful with this from my personal stash.
From your personal stash of hammers, Austin? Come on, buddy. Well, okay. We'll sit that there. I want you to, tell us what's going on with the debate team, how we can meet up with you guys, how people on campus can get involved.
Absolutely. Well, first off, thank you for having us. We really appreciate being
Of
on here,
course.
Braxton. And the next thing is that, so the debate team meets every week in HSS 206 at 8 p.m. No matter how much experience you have, what level you have, all are welcome. And so, no matter what, if you just want to travel a little bit, if you want to debate, just be a better public speaker, no matter what you want to do, is that all are welcome to come in there at 8 p.m. And just hang out and have fun.
All right, guys, that's been this week's episode of Busted. I want to thank our guests from the debate team for coming out today. It has been one heck of a show, one awesome time. That's it for the episode. This will be Braxton Z signing off. Catch us next week on Busted. And, before we go, you guys say it with me now. So you got busted. Ready? You just got busted. Nope, we messed that up.